Hello and welcome to the channel Scene with Chips. If you've been here before, then welcome back and thank you for your support. If you haven't been here before, please consider subscribing and pressing the bell button so that you can be notified of further videos that I make. Right, well today I've got another one of the videos from Jed where he wants to do it on his own. Actually, it's not the fact that he wants to do it on his own, it's just that I couldn't make it again for when he had a particular one that we might find interesting. But he wants to do it on his own. I think I've created a monster here in him wanting to be in the limelight. But anyway, he said, I've got something I want to do. I think it'll make a good video, so I'll send you the videos so that you can put it up. So that's what I'm going to do. So today what we're going to do is he's changing a belt on a Sportster. Something that I think that he thinks you can do on the side of the road if you've got the right tools. But anyway, I'll let him explain. So let's get into it.
Hi, yeah, as Steve's just said there with his introduction, we're going to just show you a bit of a detailed replacement of a belt on a Sportster for those that are thinking of doing it themselves. It's not a particularly overcomplicated job to do, and it's practically one of those, the only one of the Harley range that you can actually do if you had some good spanners at the side of the road. Any of the others are quite complicated to do. This is quite simple to do. I'll try and film it. I think Steve's mentioned there I'm filming again on my own. This time he's not with me on this particular occasion, so he's got a bit more editing to do this time. Bit of a backstory on this one. This particular bike, you obviously can't see it. There's actually no belt on it. This is a new replacement belt that we've got here. What happened? This bike came into us. As you can probably hear, the shop dog's with us today. Oi, you're on film. Come here. Say hello to everybody. Oh, see, nobody there. So Woody's helping today. Yeah, you're helping today, aren't you? Yeah, it's nobody. It's just somebody on the drive. Yeah, okay. Bit of a backstory on this particular one. Bit of a backstory. This bike came into us, and she decided that the bike. She didn't decide the bike. She went for an MOT, and the bike needed a replacement belt, and it genuinely did do. The belt was splitting, and it did need replacing. However, there was a little bit of a problem that the particular person decided that she didn't want to pay the price of a genuine belt or even a decent reproduction belt. So she went along on Google and she got herself a great belt, and it was £40 and it was from China. And she brought it into us and said, I need this belt. And we all went, oh dear, £40 from China. You know, the work involved it's a bit silly for £40. No, that's all I can afford, that's all I want. And I don't even think it's probably done 200 miles. The belt's not even done 200 miles, and guess what? It snapped. And yeah, here we are today. Going to do a little video of showing us replacing that belt. We're actually not going to use a genuine one again because of the cost, but we're actually going to use a Falcon belt, mid-range belt, probably just under 200 quid for the belt. So yeah, we'll get on with that, and we'll show you details. It's not too overcomplicated. Obviously, we're going to remove the bag, remove the heat shield, and then I'll show you that. I'll try to film it, but obviously anybody doing it's got a bit of common sense. You know to remove the bag, you know to remove the exhaust. When it comes to actually fitting the bits, I'll show you where we're up to. Okay, so what I've done now is just to show you the bag's removed and the rear pipe is now removed. Just a point for everybody that has Sportsters. Sorry, got my finger on the lens then. If when you do strip it, this bracket for the rear exhaust, it is super common that these snap. Really common. So common we even keep 2 of them in stock permanently. If you do see it, don't worry about it. It is really common. So obviously we're at that point now, which everybody kind of knows. So we're going to remove the top belt guard here. We'll remove that, and also we will loosen the rear shock off at the bottom. So loosen the shock off, take the axle out of the wheel. You don't need to do anything with the swinging arm at this point. So I'm going to remove the top belt guard. I'm sure you can all do that, no problem. And then we'll move on from that. And then the next thing we need to remove is the cover, the front bolt cover. So you've got the Allen keys in it. On some of them you can remove it without actually removing the foot peg bracketry. I'll see if I can on this one. If I can't, and then I'll show you how to do that. But I'm pretty certain on this one, this is an 09 bike. I'm pretty certain this, which would cover the rubber mount engines. Rubber mount, I being it's rubber mounted through the swing arm. So it's the later bikes. Well, I'll just check if you can or you can't. I'm not too sure. Okay, right. So what I've done now is release the rear shock absorber, which you can see I've just taken the bottom bolt out, so it'll come away. And I've removed the top belt guard, so you can see the top belt guard's now removed, and the axle is loose. So I've undone the axle and I've backed off the adjusters. Everything's focused, so they're backed off both sides. So obviously we had no belt on this one, and then I have left the bottom belt guard on, which you can see, and removed the cover. You do not need to remove the brakes or anything. The bottom one, you just need a ball socket just to get into the bottom Allen key. It's a little bit awkward if you haven't got that, but that's all we've done. So swinging arm's still connected, bottom guard's still on, exhaust is all still on, the manifold is the bottom mounting bracket is still on, wheels still in place. Okay, so obviously this is a little bit difficult to film, obviously not having my cameraman here, but here we'll have a go. So the shock absorber is off, so you've got your belt. I always like to have the writing going in the right direction. So pass the belt under like a shock absorber, so it's off. Now also then what you've got is your, on this particular one, we've got the original fitting for the exhaust. So just take the belt flat side, and it will go down behind it. It'll definitely go on set of short shocks, really easy. Pass under that guard because it's plastic. Then obviously you can bring it forward. I hope the video's catching it. You can get it onto your front belt, no problem. It's inside then your bottom guard, and it's inside your onto your pulley. Rotate your wheel. Get the belt out. Rotate the wheel. You just have to adjust it down. Adjust the wheel in a little bit more. On. Not in gear. No, I'm just going to have to just back that out a little bit more. So obviously we need a little bit more. She'll go on. Yep, so she's on. So there you go now. Obviously it's really sloppy, and then we need to adjust it back again. And it's as simple as that really on a Sportster. Like I said, you can actually do it at the side of the road. I've actually done it at the side of the road. It's not too complicated to do. So obviously from there on, we just adjust the belt, remount everything. It goes back on. It's pretty explanatory. If you're able to do this, you can obviously remount things. So hold that up, swing the camera up and see if it's got me. Hope that helps you. Not too detailed, I apologise about that, because obviously like we said, it's a bit difficult to film and to sort of do everything and to do it when you're on your own. As you can see, or not see, a little bit of a silly thing, but my helper today, yeah, he's absolutely panned out. It's too much stress for him today, so he's chilling out there. Hope that helps everybody. Keep watching, keep subscribed to Steve. We're going to keep putting some simple tips up as ever we can do them for you. If you want anything in particular doing, put a message in the comments and we'll look and see if we can film it for you, see if we can do it for you. Okay, thank you very much.
Well, there you go. I think that's quite an interesting video. he's getting quite into it now, is Jed. He seems to enjoy the limelight, and even Woody's getting in on the act. So that's all for this one, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.